Hi, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle O football system. I want to talk about our NASCAR Speedway series. What this is a way to combine absolutely everything and simplify it into one signal and one cue. And we'll go through those different things. This is something I got from Coach O'Brien, who had come to Penn State from the New England Patriots. Um, so it's something that's been proven at the NFL and at the college level, and then we've used it all the way down to the ninth grade high school level. All right, the NASCAR check system, why, what, and how we do this. Why we're doing this, we just want to keep evolving our teaching to simplify the learning for the players. And the way we're doing that is we're going to communicate it all in one using just our core system, RPO system. What we're doing is we're going to use one unique set, a 4x1 stack set, and then we'll use our fast tempo, or we can check basically into our freeze tempo. So we can be fast, but we can still be really sound with that. How we're going to do that, we'll just chunk everything, as I said, into one signal, and one call will do it all. And then it's an automatic look and see where we can stay with the call, or we can check to the new. Key teaching and coaching point here, when we use numbers, odd numbers means the play is to the left, even numbers means the play is to the right. All right, here's where we start with this. This is called a NASCAR 11 or a 22. 11 means we would be to the left with our formation, and with our play, 22 would be to the right. Again, odd numbers left, even numbers right. So the example here is a NASCAR 22. The way this is signaled is pointer and thumbs together in a triangle is our NASCAR, and then double peace sign would be 22. So NASCAR 22. What that's going to tell the players right away is this how we chunk everything together. We're going to be in a 4x1 set to the right. You can see we're going to be into a squeeze alignment here where the Z is in a nasty split from the tackle 3 yards, and then we'll stack that with the A, and then the B will line towards the call also. The X still stays out at its numbers with its normal split. The 22 also then tells us we're going to run our blast to the right, which is a bull's call. So you can see we've kind of combined everything. Now with tempo, it's an automatic look and see. So we'll get lined up with our NASCAR 22. That's the verbal. The quarterback will also give to the O lineman, NASCAR 22, NASCAR 22, which they know is blast to the right. The quarterback will look over, check the quarterback with the OC one more time. If the OC gives him the go-go, then we just go with it. And he's just going to go, quarterback's going to say go, 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 which means we would repeat the original call and go on the first go. The other way we can do this is he can simply signal the bulls, and we can make the bulls call with it. So no change, but you can see we can be really fast, and we can go ahead and do our look and see where we get into the checks, which is next. All right, this would be check number 1. If you feel like they're overloaded to the blast to the right to that 4x1 set, then we can go ahead after the look and see. The quarterback can simply go Blazers, Blazers, which is blast to the left. So again, the original call is NASCAR 22, NASCAR 22. We're looking C. If we want to stay with it, we just go, 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 and we're off. If we want to check to the opposite side with the blast, we would just go Blazers, Blazers, set, ready, go, and we're off. So that's our first check. Our next check is we can go under center and just run a quarterback sneak, which is part of our core silent sneak. So again, it would be NASCAR 22, NASCAR 22. Quarterback's going to look and see at the OC. OC gives the silent sneak Wednesday signal, and the quarterback then just says Wednesday, Wednesday. He moves up under center, and we run our silent sneak. Check number 2. Do we want to throw the ball out of this 4x1? We would use our core spikes ray, which is a sprint snag concept. Again, original call is NASCAR 22, NASCAR 22. Quarterback look and see with the OC. OC signals spikes ray, which is a thumb, pointer, and pinker on the side of the head. quarterback then just checks verbally to everyone. Spikes Ray, set, ready, go, and we're off in our snag sprint to the right. The variation to that is if we want to get the ball to our B back versus our H in the arrow, we simply would check to a spikes robo. Now the H blocks and the B is the arrow route receiver. So what's key here with this and with the whole offense is we want to get the ball to our impact players, and whoever that is, the offense is set up to have the flexibility to make simple adjustments. All right, now we go to our outside RPO. We just did our inside with our checks. And that is simply our outside becomes NASCAR 33 to the left, odd number, and 44 to the right, even number. So the signal here for this would be NASCAR, backhanded 4 fingers, 44. Still means even number. We're going to line up in that 4x1 squeeze set to the right, even number to the right. But now the base play is our toss sweep, which is our Razorbacks to the right. Again, if the quarterback wants to stay, coach wants to stay with it, he simply gives the go-go. The quarterback does the verbal of go-go, and we're off running really fast. Sweep to the right, Razorbacks. All right. Now our next check with the outside run is just simply being able to run this from under center. So again, we still would call NASCAR 44. So we're going to go line up in our squeeze 4x1 set to the right. We're going to run toss sweep to the right. But to mix this up, we can go Yukon under center. Quarterback goes Yukon, and we're still just going to go under center. Quarterback would reverse pivot, toss sweep to the back. The reason we would do this is we've created a tendency of the only time we go under center is when we're going to run a silent quarterback sneak. This way now we can change that up, hopefully draw them in, and run our toss sweep outside. All right, our number 3 check, again, is just simply run our sweep away from the strength of the formation, backdoor sweep. With this, we would simply just do our Bill Longhorns, which is one of our core backdoor RPOs. Again, now this turns into our regular sweep handoff with our Mickey RPO and the H filling up, pulling to the backside. Again, if they've kicked all the linebackers to the right, in this case to our formation strength, we can go ahead and just run our core backdoor sweep. All right, our number 4 check is to do simply a receiver reverse. And this is great because, again, if you're one of your impact players, you want to get the ball as your A receiver, and teams start to overload to this 4x1 stack typically, then we can just run a reverse. We've had a lot of success in the past doing this at the high school level. So again, we're still going to come out with NASCAR 44. That tells us the 4x1 stack front, squeeze front to the right. We're going to think we're running sweep right. Again, look and see to the OC. The signal now is just both signals, pointer circling inward. That tells us we're running rewind as the verbal cue. So rewind, rewind. Everybody knows we're going to go away from the original call. So the front offensive line just does their Aussie left, okay, outside zone. And we're going to go ahead and fake our blast with our B-back. Quarterback will use his rocker and then reverse pivot and hand the ball off to the A coming around with the H lead blocking. This becomes an option run pass. We're going to have the X go in and crack on the will, and the Z will just run an over route all the way so that if that corner comes up and stays home, we can go ahead and throw this also. Great reverse play, option pass run. All right, once we get in our basic NASCAR system, we can go ahead and use some core ones here anywhere on the field with our normal spread sets. This is just a NASCAR left or NASCAR right. The example here is NASCAR left. We're going to automatically use our tray formation, and we're going to do a slice zone with this. Nice thing with this is the quarterback, we can come out really fast in that 3x1 with our A receiver running the bubble. Hopefully we get them off guard and we just throw the bubble right off the bat. If they do, go ahead and cover everything so there's no access to the bubble to the left, Then we're just going to go ahead and run our slice zone, which is a lightning here automatically. But the quarterback is going to read that defensive end, and the halfback, which is a Y now on the line of scrimmage, is going to arc release and block the corner. So we get a pre-snap RPO bubble with a post-snap run-run option with the quarterback. Signal for this now is real simple. If we want to go NASCAR left, we'll just go to that side with the NASCAR signal. That would be NASCAR left, NASCAR right. Real simple. All right, last one then is a classic swinging gate. It's a PAT where you're going for 2. At the freshman level, we use this actually every time. We're going to go for 2, and we've had tons of success with it. So real simple. The directional call and the going for 2 is just going to be the directional hand backhanded. So we would go ahead and then we use our normal. This would be Batman left, Batman right. Okay. So we're going to do the example here is Batman right. The only thing that happens here with our normal spread set is the H goes ahead and flexes way out and stacks with the X. And we take that left tackle, the backside tackle, and flex him all the way out. So we create this bunch set out there. Again, what we're looking for is our bubble to the H right there, or the A if they don't spread with it. So we'll take that right away. If they do, then we're going to run our slice zone lightning here in the case, where we'll read that backside defensive end. So just like our NASCAR left and right, we get an automatic RPO with our bubbles pre-snap, and then post-snap we're going to go run option on that defensive end. Great way to use your personnel, spread them out, and your core system. Thanks.